hello again. Well, we're on a long New Year's weekend near Cincinnati, Ohio. We're going to stay 2 nights at the FMCA campground, which I'll show you in a moment. And then we're also going to stay 2 nights at Camp Cedar, which is affiliated with Kings Island Amusement Park. And while here for the weekend, we're going to visit the Kings Island Winterfest, which I will also show you later on. Here's our campsite at the FMCA campground near Cincinnati, Ohio. This campground is for FMC members only. They have both full hookup sites and electric only sites. We're currently in site 10, which is one of the full hookup sites. The sites have to be reserved in advance on their website. And if you're an FMCA member, you get 2 nights per month at half of the campsite rate, and then the remaining nights of your stay would be either $30 for a full hookup or $20 for the electric only. This campground has 16 full hookup sites and about 8 of the electric only. It's a really nice, quiet campground. There's also a walking trail located behind the campground. You can access the trail through the gate right here, and it just takes you around a little lake and a few other things. It's a very flat trail, very nice to walk on. As I mentioned, they do have some full hookup sites with water and sewer and electric. And they recently added nice new picnic tables to each of the sites. So we're arriving for our first night of Kings Island Winterfest. One of the extra priced events that you can do here at the Winterfest is to ice skate. It's not quite open yet, but they're getting the ice all ready. And it's still a little bit early, so not all the lights are on yet. They will be later.
Turn the fire on, baby, we can laugh it up together, into one another, stumble through the weather, baby, Christmas morn, baby. Now, I have a very special guest to introduce to you, Snoopy! Everybody give Snoopy a big round of applause. Now, if you could all turn your attention to our beautiful Eiffel Tower. Here we go! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
walk around, we'll see lots of different lights. There's also shows to see, so we'll see some of those along the way. And a lot of the food stands have temporarily had their names changed for holiday themes. So for example, the Claus Confectionery. And here's the Old St. Nick's Potato Factory. They have the train all set up as a 12 Days of Christmas theme. You ride on the train through the normal train route, but it has all the 12 Days of Christmas scenes in lights. So we'll see that here in a minute. And here comes our train. This is a really neat section here. These blue lights with like little icicles falling. Very nice. So pretty, this section. There's also a sleigh here that's lighted that you can get your picture taken in.
The snowman was a jolly happy soul, yes he was. Oh, a funny house had two eyes made out of coal. We were singing about Frosty the snowman was a very dummy sang. He was thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump. Look out, Frosty go, he goes up. Somebody waits for you, kiss him once for me. Have a happy jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
Other than the train, there's only one major ride that's open, and it's the one roller coaster called Mystic Timbers, their newest wooden roller coaster. Otherwise, the only rides open are the smaller outdoor rides and then the indoor rides, as well as the kiddie rides. So a lot of Winterfest is for the lights, the food, the shows, and there's a parade. A bunch of the games are open. And the bumper cars. So many lights. There's a person here doing ice carvings.
I hit my drill bit on there because of snow. I catch it, put it back in there, I put a water.
One of the cool free activities that are included is snow tubing.
Hey guys, all you guys watching?
We're waiting for the parade now. It'll be starting in about a half hour. Lots of people are getting ready for the parade. This little area here is called Candy Cane Lane. It's all candy cane colored. Every building in the park is decorated. Really nice display of lights. So we left our campsite at the FMCA this morning and we drove to our second campground of the weekend, Camp Cedar, luxury outdoor resort. It's associated with the Kings Island amusement park. It was only about 12 miles from the FMCA to here. So we are going to be here for the next 2 nights while we continue to enjoy the Winterfest. So I'm going to show you around the campground and the campsite. This is our campsite. We're site 203. All the campsites at this campground are full hookup sites. They're all with concrete pads. You get a picnic table and a fire pit. With it being December, late December, New Year's time here in Ohio, the water is actually off for the season due to the freezing, but in the summertime it would be with water as well. So here's the hookups for the campsite, and as you can see, we're pretty close to the next site. Each site has a little separate parking spot for your tow vehicle, so that's pretty nice. Here's the picnic table. Each site also gets a grill. And then a nice stone fireplace. With this being a luxury campground, it is pretty pricey, especially during the summer months, the high peak months. You're going to be looking at least $100 a night, likely more a lot of the summer nights. Here for winter, it's like $49 a night. So you get it much cheaper kind of as the off season, but definitely higher priced in the summer. This is a very new campground. It only opened in the last year or so. It's right across from the entrance to Kings Island. So it's really convenient for that. This is a pretty large campground. Lots of sites. Very open, not any shade, not any trees, and the sites are relatively close together. Not a whole lot of space between the sites. And again, with it being late December, there aren't too many people camping here. This campground also has lots of cabins that you can rent. Here's one here, but the whole edge of the campground has these cabins. They look pretty nice. Our site 203 is in a really nice location. It's very close to the store, which is the check-in. It also has a store and a restaurant, and it's right across here from the pool. So if you're interested in the pool, I would kind of get a site in this area. And a really nice pool with these nice rock work. There's a basketball hoops. And again, it's winter, so everything is closed and drained. Really nice deck space. You can see there's a lot of chairs. In the summer, the pool area has these little food stands right by the pool. There's a bar and a little Mexican place and an ice cream stand. There's a nice playground there for the children and some artificial turf green space. And there's another pool over here. This pool is much deeper, has a 5-foot depth. And again, a lot of deck space. On the outside of the building there, where the store and the restaurant are, there's an outdoor bar here. You can go up there and get you a drink. You can kind of see some more cabins there off in the distance. Really nice pool area at this campground. And there's the Kings Kings Island amusement park there. So like I said, right across the entrance from there, there is a shuttle from the campground here that will take you right to the entrance of the park if you don't want to take your car. Well, we're heading back for our second night of Winterfest, so come along.
Through the chimney with old Saint Nick. Now that was more fun than the time I flew in from Nova Scotia. Boy, were my hooves tired.
That was fun. And a very nice choice, I must say.
Why?
Now we're inside the fest house, waiting for one of the shows. It's a jazz type show, swinging into Christmas. Going in to see another show, Tinker's Toy Factory.
A fancy medal. It's nice to have a place that I call home.
Come on, elves, who's ready for some eggnog?
Okay, elves, who's
It's just a few days, oh, just a few days, oh, just a few days on almost Christmas, Christmas Day. I don't think Santa Claus will mind you. He won't have to use the dirty chimney flue. Just bring him through the front door, that's the easy thing to do. At heart,
that was our weekend at Winterfest. I highly recommend people come and visit this. If you have a Kings Island annual pass or a Cedar Fair All Park annual pass, this is included in the annual pass. And if not, the tickets are $29.99. But definitely a very, very good holiday event.